Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something I'm really passionate about. How to take your AI automation agency from struggling to absolutely crushing it. So many of you have been messaging me about the same challenges. Not enough quality leads, clients who aren't satisfied, and that constant feeling of being overwhelmed. Trust me, I've been there. But after working with dozens of agencies, I've narrowed it down to a 5-point action plan that consistently gets results. Before we dive in, quick reminder to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss our weekly agency growth tips. Also, I've put together a free checklist with all the action items we're covering today. Link in the description. Point number 1, lead generation, the foundation. All right, let's get real about lead gen. This is where everything starts, but it's also where most agencies are totally dropping the ball. Here's the raw truth. If you're not consistently bringing in 20-50 quality leads every single week, you're setting yourself up for disaster. You end up taking on any client who comes your way, even if they're not the right fit, because you're desperate. Been there. Look at these numbers from one of our agency clients. They were struggling with 5 to 10 leads per week, taking on nightmare projects for peanuts. After implementing our system, they hit 35 quality leads weekly and could be super selective, taking only the top 20% with budgets 2 to 10 times higher than before. Here's the actionable stuff. Pick just 1 to 2 outreach channels. Don't try to be everywhere. Maybe it's Upwork and LinkedIn, or cold email and community posting. Focus wins. Set daily targets, like 10 Upwork proposals, or 15 cold emails every day. Consistency is everything, and please, please, please track your numbers. You need to know your conversion rates from contact to call to client. Oh, and the biggest mistake I see, people giving up way too soon. You need to give any new outreach method at least 10 to 12 days before you evaluate it. Trust the process. Point number 2. Client onboarding process. Once you've got that lead and closed the deal, the next 72 hours are critical. This is where client perception is locked in. You would not believe how many agencies take a client's money and then crickets. Nothing for days. By the time they actually start delivering, the client is already questioning their decision. Here's what you need to do. The second that payment hits, send a welcome email. I mean, within minutes. Get that kickoff call scheduled within 24-48 hours. Max, come to that call super prepared with a proper agenda. We've created this kickoff call template that covers everything: project recap, timeline, communication protocols, what access you need from them, and clear next steps. It's a total game changer for setting expectations right from the start. Point number 3, communication optimization. This is the silent killer of agencies. Poor communication is why clients get anxious and start blowing up your phone at random times. Here's the system that saved my sanity. Set specific communication windows, like 12-2 p.m. every weekday, where clients know you'll respond within 15 to 20 minutes. Outside that window, they know you're heads down working on their projects. And for updates, get on a Monday, Wednesday/Friday cadence. Even if there's not much to report, that regular update changes everything. I've got all my update templates right here. Project kickoff updates, midpoint updates, delivery prep updates. Each takes me about 2 minutes to personalize and send. Total time investment? Maybe 30 minutes a day. But the return is massive client confidence and way fewer interruptions. Point number 4, deliverable optimization. This one was a huge mindset shift for me personally. We used to focus so much on the technical backend, making sure everything was perfectly optimized and the code was clean. But here's the reality bomb. Clients judge your work primarily on what they can see. We found that investing in clean branded interfaces and well-designed documents literally doubled our client satisfaction scores overnight. The first 5 minutes of your delivery demonstration will determine 80% of how the client feels about your entire project. So script that demo, practice it, make sure it flows perfectly and highlights the value right up front. One practical tip: Allocate 30–40% of your project time to front-end optimization. Yes, seriously that much. It might feel excessive if you're coming from a technical background, but I promise it pays off in spades with client happiness and referrals. Point number 5, client retention strategy. Last but definitely not least, retention. This is the hidden gold mine that most agencies completely ignore. Shows revenue graph. The data is clear. Retained clients generate 3 to 6 times more revenue than new ones. And the best time to pitch that next project? Right after you've successfully delivered the current one. We've built a library of follow-up project proposals, basically templates we can quickly customize that show clients the natural next steps after their current project. Paired with some simple ROI calculators that show the business impact, these make upselling almost effortless. Even if they're not ready for more work immediately, implement a quarterly check-in system. Just a quick call, share some value, see how things are going. These touch points keep you top of mind when new needs arise. Wrapping it up. So there you have it, our 5-point action plan for agency optimization. What I love about this system is that it doesn't require some massive overhaul. You can implement this in phases. Week 1, focus on lead gen and onboarding. Week 2, dial in your communication protocols. Week 3, level up those deliverables. Week 4, build your retention strategy. Within 30 days, you'll see significant improvements. I've watched agencies double their average project value and triple their client satisfaction scores with these exact steps. If you found this helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Drop a comment with which of these 5 areas you're going to focus on first. And if you want personalized help implementing this in your agency, check out our Agency Accelerator program, link in the description. We've got limited spots opening up next month. Until next week, keep building, keep optimizing, and I'll see you in the next one.